All right. Three of Cups. Okay, so it could be time to celebrate by the end of the month exactly how well you've done for yourself here. This could be two other individuals here that are willing to celebrate with you. Being Scorpio season, it's a naturally celebratory type of season, being Cup card here. Celebrating the harvest, celebrating the long, hard slog you've had to get to where you are, okay? The Hermit, yeah, so you could be dealing with a Virgo as well at this time, and or it's taken a lot of introspection to get to where you are. You took the light, your heart light with you, the light of reason, the internal spark that is you, because in this beautiful card here, he holds that beautiful first wand of inspiration there. Pretty much it's you in your downtime here. So you might have been feeling quite lonely in the past, but now I think coming out in Scorpio season, it's going to be time to acknowledge the people that have been behind you there and to start to celebrate. Interesting, that's upside down. I don't take reversals, but okay. So yes, brand new start is on the horizon. So you came a long way and you end up going inside. The end of being by yourself is here as well. There's at least one other person behind you here that's willing to support you. And you've got your head up and your chest out and you're marching into this brand new unknown. Be careful where you're stepping though. Be careful what you're doing. Make sure you are grounded. Make sure you know where your feet are before you take this great leap, okay? Get that grounding first before taking off into this brand new unknown, okay? You're going in with purity of heart and mind, but there could be something here that trips you up. That first step could be a doozy, as they say, okay? It's also really important to take as very little from the past with you. So you might have just lightened your load literally with your physical possessions, but I think lighten your load when it comes to your heart. Yeah, you've gone through that now, and now it's the time to celebrate exactly where you are in life. I mean, this could be a massive transformation in your life. You might have just left home. You might have just started a new career. You might have just got yourself married or left a marriage here. All right, so any more advice for Leo, please? Let's flesh this out a bit for you. So also during this Scorpio season, you might find that you need some time, a lot more time alone than you've had in the recent past here, because we get drawn down into our emotions and the deep, dark ones at times. It's really good to have that solitude, particularly at night, to check in with how exactly you're going, how you're feeling. Are the fruits on the tree exactly what you expected them to be? As in, if you planted this seed and you wanted to get bananas, are you getting, kiwi fruit instead or something like that, And what can you do with that kiwi fruit if you've got it? Okay. Make, beautiful kiwi fruit jam or whatever, okay? So, yeah, see what you can do with what you've got at the moment, okay? Because, lots of emotion here floating around for you this month. So, you might be feeling very confused on which way to go. As I said, a brand new start can be also a very emotional time with wondering exactly what's going to be in the future. Pretty much indicated here that don't focus too much on what could go wrong or what you expect to happen in the future. Really start to focus on the here and now. Celebrate the people around you particularly. But yes, I don't know if this time is to start to project different scenarios into the future. Now's the time to just enjoy yourself right in this point of time. You could also be coming off a period here where you might have been drinking a little bit too much too, a lot of cups there, and it may not have been the best case scenario for you, okay, and or what you're drinking in this month. On the road, what have we got? Okay, so yes. All right, so during that introspection time, you're waiting for this beautiful harvest to come in. Now, this could be a brand new relationship or your relationship to improve. You're really looking positively at it at this time. So that's a good thing, because it could be very easy to fall into a very solitary mood where you end up very confused and a bit melancholic. But I actually see you keeping your sunny persona out here. and waiting for the best case scenario. If you're not doing so, make sure you are. Make sure that you are really focusing on that best case scenario, because what you're putting out is what you're going to get back. Okay, so that seed of intent, whatever this seed is, it will come to fruition. Okay, and it will come to fruition even if you only put a small amount of work into it. So check your thoughts daily and make sure that you're focusing on what you want, the best case scenario. Okay, and that's what you want. That's not what everybody else wants. Okay. Yeah, because you want a brand new start. You want to be happy. Okay, you may not have felt like you've been happy in the past. All right, but you're working very much towards this, and it looks like you're going to be able to start to see that come to fruition with November here. Also a cup of Scorpio too, this Nine of Cups. It's you've been very contented in yourself, okay, very happy with where you are, what you've got. It doesn't have to be much either. I don't think you are really into possessions at the moment. You're more into feeling contented inside. Now this could be a very new thing for you, because in the past you may not have been feeling very good about yourself, but I think this is going to be quite a pleasant surprise. Okay. Yeah, and there you are. Beautiful Sun. This is one of your cards here. Just plain and basic, very important to make sure you get out in the sun. But it looks like you are embodying a very childlike, joyful persona at the moment after a massive period of confusion. Could have been lots of confusion to do with, it could even be a third party situation. How people see that card like that, but I sort of see that as people celebrating your successes as well. Yeah, so if you're in the southern hemisphere, very much time to get out in the sun and enjoy yourself here, enjoy animals, enjoy the beautiful flowers. But yes, it's also time to get naked, insofar as not literally just take your clothes off and run around, but it's very important to get real with yourself. Remember what it was like to be a child, to hook into that energy, okay, and all these children around you at the moment. Make sure you fully enjoy those children exactly as they are in that moment, because children grow up very quickly, and it's very important to enjoy each stage of their childhood if you can, okay? And all this celebration is to do with there is an impending birth, or there has been a birth somewhere in your family or with yourself. Could even be friends here, or all starting to have kids, all right? That's another way of seeing it. All your friends are starting to have kids. You're at that stage. You're not sure whether you want to do so or not, you know, whether it's the right time for you. Or you've been trying and been unsuccessful here. Okay, but it looks like if that's the case, you could be falling pregnant quite soon, because your bounty is about to come in. Okay, yes, so you could have been in the past or feeling this month that you're very much tied to issues that are of a lower energy, and maybe another individual's trying to drag you down to their level. They're not going to have much success this month, that's for sure, because you look like you're raising your energy to a point where this won't affect you, or you're dealing with a Capricorn here. But yes, if you're finding that there are issues with your relationship here, where you are finding that you are indulging too much, particularly with alcohol, that sort of thing, it might be time to take some time out and check in with yourself and just see if you're happy with the level of consumption that you are doing. If not, it might be time to start to look after yourself a little bit better in this situation. Yeah, happiness. Oh, very much. Very, very happy for you this month. So yes, brand new start when it comes to your way in life and your self-happiness here, but a brand new start when it comes to your finances here. You're going to through this happiness, you're going to end up feeling very bountiful. Okay. Once again, whatever you're thinking, you're manifesting this month. So make sure your thoughts are extremely bountiful. Also, once again, children are on the cards here. You know, there's children all around this. Yes, so you're going to be dripping in bounty by the end of the month. The harvest will be coming in. So what is it you have put out into the world, Leo? Okay, what is it you've put out into the world? What's been your heart's desire? Because that's exactly what is going to be coming to you. This is yourself sitting on your throne. Beautiful. Yeah, so you're getting to a stage here where you're actually starting to master yourself. You've got a lid on your passions. You're not so fiery and feisty as you might have been in the past here. You're starting to find joy back in your life after a period of great confusion. You're feeling very secure. People are starting to acknowledge just how much you've got it together as well, which is going to just make you even happier and even feeling more, feeling like celebrating where you've got to. Now, there's still a little ways to go here. There's still a little ways to go. There still might be a couple of things this month that catch you up, you know, maybe a little bit of overeating or like a bit of overindulging in some way. So yeah, if you're celebrating something, just be really aware that there is that energy there where there could be something that catches you up here in the month of November. Yeah, and it could lead to some sort of argument, okay? So maybe you're out drinking and you're having a great time and then someone gets a little bit too drunk. Someone says something they shouldn't. It could lead to a disagreement or a falling out, okay? But this is a temporary thing. It won't last forever, but it will affect all parties, okay? So if that's the case, if you're out enjoying yourself this month, just be aware of that. If you're finding people around you are starting to get a little bit shabby or a bit too drunk and you're not really in for that, it might be time to distance yourself from that. If you do that yourself, if you find you've said the wrong thing, it's really important to move out of this energy as fast as you can, insofar as forgive yourself and move on. Maybe try and make amends as best you can. If you're dealing with a earth sign here, that could be the fallout, okay, because both these individuals are looking the other way from each other here. Basically, whoever says the wrong thing here is going to be the one that will end up having to fix the situation. Yeah, and be really, really conscious of what you're going for as brand new starters. You're not focusing on what you don't have compared to what you do, particularly when it comes to finances, okay? It's very important that you actually focus on keeping stability with money. So no overspending this month as best you can. If you do, it's going to put you off kilter. It's going to get you in your emotions and you're going to feel like the ground underneath you is shaking, okay? Also, if you find yourself in a situation where you have less money than you have in the past, just know that there was going to be an inevitable upswing, okay? There will be an inevitable turn up of events here, which leads to you regaining those finances, probably through your hard work and perseverance, okay? Yes, because whoever, it could be yourself, as I said, or this other individual here is going to end up, something's going to be said when it comes to some sort of emotional situation here. Someone's going to end up having to offer something substantial to the other individual insofar as an apology or something like that through what might have been said in the spur of the moment. Once again, be really kind to yourself and others during Scorpio season. Scorpio season can bring out a lot of emotions in people that might have been suppressed the rest of the year here. So yeah, be very patient with yourself or others if this happens to you this month. But it looks like it's all going to end well, okay? It's only going to be a temporary thing. Maybe it had to be said. Maybe people need to air out the dirty laundry, basically, to be able to air it out, say what they need to say. Everybody gets a chance to say what they need to say. Maybe it might have upset people for a couple of days, but then I think it's going to settle down, okay? I can't see any long-term ramifications for this. You could end, the defensiveness will still be there though. So, okay, if you're finding someone's doing this repetitively to you, and or you're doing it repetitively to others, okay, it's going to leave people feeling very defensive, a little bit gun shy as well. They might end up, or yourself might end up putting up walls around yourself, okay? Just realize that the more walls that you put up, or if other people put up walls, it's a defense mechanism to stop any more attack coming towards them, anything else that will end up upsetting them, okay? But I see this as yourself here, so you might be feeling a little bit defensive by the end of November here, but just realise that maybe things needed to be said or learn from this experience, okay? Learn how you reacted or how other individuals reacted, and learn that maybe the next case, if it's yourself or someone else, basically, to try and work through these in a much less emotional state, and or wait till the end of Scorpio season, okay? When we move into December, would be a better time. Capricorn season, okay? Much better time to the earth-based sign here to be able to work through these issues. So yeah, it might be a little bit of a touch and go month for you, where emotions will get the best of you, but you've been working really, really, really darn hard on something here. You've got reason to celebrate, that's for sure. You're going to have periods of feeling very happy, okay? You're going to have periods where you might slightly overindulge. Just be really conscious of that. Something's going to be said that's going to upset people, but by the end of the month, I think, moving into December, things are going to be starting to sort themselves out.